Have you ever wondered about the ancient tales that shaped civilizations? Today we delve into the captivating world of Aztec mythology, a realm where gods and humans interacted, where divine beings played their part in the everyday life and death, and where legends were not just stories but the foundation of a vibrant civilization. Aztec mythology, an intricate tapestry woven with threads of spirituality, philosophy, and rich cultural heritage, held a pivotal role in the Aztec civilization. It was the cornerstone of their societal norms, their cultural beliefs, and their understanding of the cosmos. The gods, each a symbol of natural phenomena, were deeply embedded in the fabric of Aztec lifestyle. From Huitzilopochtli, the god of sun and war, to Tlaloc, the giver of rain, these divine entities were revered, feared, and worshipped, shaping the Aztecs' worldview and their place within it. Let's journey back in time and explore the origins of these fascinating stories. In the beginning, according to the Aztecs, there was only the void and the monster of the earth, Coatlicue. This is where our tale starts, in a time of nothingness, where only a primordial being existed. The Aztecs held a cyclical view of time and believed in the concept of 5 suns or 5 worlds. Each of these worlds represented a distinct era, presided over by a different deity, and each ended in a dramatic, world-altering catastrophe. The first era, or the era of the first sun, was ruled by the god Tezcatlipoca. This sun is often referred to as the Son of Earth, a time when giants roamed the world. However, this era met a catastrophic end when Tezcatlipoca and Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent, clashed, causing jaguars to devour all life. Then came the era of the second sun, governed by Quetzalcoatl himself. This era, known as the Son of Wind, was a time of refinement and culture. Alas, the era's demise was ignited by Tezcatlipoca's revenge against Quetzalcoatl, resulting in a hurricane that swept all beings away and turned them into monkeys. The third era, the Son of Rain, was under the stewardship of the rain god, Tlaloc. This era ended in a rain of fire and volcanic eruptions, transforming its inhabitants into birds. Next, in the era of the fourth sun, the Son of Water, Tlaloc's sister, Chalchutlicu, took the reins. In a tragic twist of fate, this era ended with a massive flood, turning all its inhabitants into fish. And now we find ourselves in the era of the fifth sun, the Son of Movement, governed by the god Nanahuatzin. This is our present era, a time of humans and a time of transformation. The Aztecs believed that each era's end was inevitable, as nothing could remain static in the ever-moving wheel of time. Each era's end was a cosmic cataclysm, a restructuring of the universe, and a testament to the gods' power and volatility. And so we are living in the era of the fifth sun, but how does it end? Let's find out. The Aztec pantheon is vast and diverse, with gods representing everything from the elements to abstract concepts. Let's delve into a few of the most significant deities and explore their roles in Aztec civilization. First on the list is Huitzilopochtli, the god of the sun and war. Huitzilopochtli was considered the patron of the city of Tenochtitlan, the heart of the Aztec Empire. His name means hummingbird of the south, a symbol of resiliency and ferocity. He demanded sacrifices to fuel his daily battle against darkness, symbolizing the Aztecs' relentless pursuit of survival and dominance. Next up we have Tlaloc, the god of rain, fertility, and water. Tlaloc was revered for his power to give life through rain and feared for his ability to take it away through drought and flood. He was often depicted with goggle-like eyes and fangs, a representation of his dual nature as both a giver and taker of life. Then there's Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpent. Quetzalcoatl was a god of wind, learning, and the arts. He was a creator deity, associated with the morning star, Venus. Quetzalcoatl was considered the god of intelligence and self-reflection, a patron of priests, and the inventor of the calendar and books. Finally, let's talk about Coatlicue, the mother of gods. Coatlicue, whose name means serpent skirt, was the goddess of earth and fire, fertility, and death. She was depicted as a fearsome figure wearing a necklace of human hearts, hands, and skulls. She represents the duality of motherhood, the capacity to give life, and the inevitability of death. These gods were central to Aztec life, but they also foretold a time when life as the Aztecs knew it would come to an end. Their stories and mythologies not only shaped the Aztecs' understanding of the world, but also guided their actions and beliefs, reflecting the complexity of their civilization and their profound connection with the natural and supernatural world. The Aztecs believed that one day, the era of the fifth sun would end, just as the previous eras had. The Aztecs' cyclical view of time was a fundamental part of their worldview, with each era, or sun, being destroyed by a different cataclysm. In our current era, the fifth sun, The Aztecs prophesied a cataclysmic earthquake would bring about the end of times. This prophecy was not a distant and vague prediction for the Aztecs, but a real and present fear. They believed that the gods required sustenance in the form of sacrifices to keep the sun moving across the sky. If the gods were not appeased, the fifth sun would stop in its path, and the world would be consumed by earthquakes. These beliefs deeply influenced the Aztecs' actions. The ritual sacrifices they are infamously known for were not acts of wanton violence, but desperate attempts to stave off the end of the world. Every captured warrior, every ceremonial offering, was a bid to keep the sun moving, to keep the world spinning. The Aztecs' life was a constant battle against the end times. Despite their advancements in astronomy, architecture, and agriculture, they lived under the shadow of an impending apocalypse. Their civilization, like the four before them, was destined to crumble under the wrath of the gods. So the Aztecs lived their lives with the knowledge that their world could end at any moment. Aztec mythology is a rich tapestry of stories, gods, and prophecies. We've journeyed through the intricate creation myths where gods sacrificed themselves to bring forth the world as we know it. We've met the pantheon of deities, each with their own unique attributes and stories. We've delved into the prophecies of the end times, a cataclysm that would bring about the end of the fifth sun. The stories might be ancient, but their impact still echoes today, in the remnants of a civilization that once was.